Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Tools with Souls. I am Robert. That
Yeah.
that is Robert. Uh, Robert with Tools with Souls. Robert with Tools and Tactics. We're here tonight. We're going to talk about tool brands and what your tool brand says about you tonight. So more than happy to have everybody here. I saw Cody Brown, William Brody, Shaka Gillis in the house. And Eric Geis was here earlier. I hope he's still around. Glad to have everyone here tonight for our typical Sunday live stream. And you could tell I'm sporting a new look. I got the headset on. I'm actually Juan Prats. Hello, how the heck are you? I am actually sporting a brand new laptop to go with the headset, and Robert helped me pick it out. I literally walked up to a little girl in Best Buy, and I was talking to Robert, and she came up to me, and I said, "Talk geek to her," and, and they,
and there was a puddle right there.
yeah, Hotmail, how you doing? Glad to have you here. So, what brand? And by the way, this is a comedy. We're just gonna have fun with this. If you take this seriously, it's your fault. Okay, we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna roast every brand and everybody. So sent you something special, Roberts. Well, thank you, Juan. I'll check it out as soon as I'm done here. Thanks for being here. So you guys are going to be part of this. We're gonna name a brand. Daniel Gomez, how the heck are you? Glad to have you here. We're gonna name the brand. You guys are gonna type in the chat what your reaction is to people. Keep it funny, keep it light. We don't want to be too serious here. Serious, not what we do. We're kind of both stupid. So, Robert, if you disagree, shake your head no. How much you want for those 480s?
So they're already gone. My buddy was over, same guy that I did that hammer drill video with, and $100 for both of them. I mean, what they're at 80, $70 on Amazon. So
Ted McDonald. Thank you for being here, Ted McDonald, a member of Deal Team 6, one of our favorite people. Mr. Emojis is Ted McDonald. So I'm going to throw out the brand. You guys react to it. Then you're going, Jeremy Nguyen, how the heck are you? Glad to have you here. You guys react to it. You tell us what you think. You're going to get our best shot. We're going to make fun of all of them, every one of them. And let's start out with Shaka Gillis, his favorite, and I mean absolute favorite brand ever, ryobi. Justin E. Y'all, I love the 3-in-1 Bob the Builder set quality tools. All right. Justin E. way ahead of me. I love it. And if you have ryobi, Makita, Craftsman, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Metabo, Kobalt, and more, you look for what will work for what you are doing and aren't a fanboy. BW is electric. I love you. Or electronic. I love you. That's great. Ryobi. Yes, Cody. Speaking of emojis, Rip Konaman Studios.
really,
Yeah, we lost a member of the community this past week. It's unfortunate. Not someone I am familiar with. So there you go. I'm waiting for you guys to start telling us your thoughts on ryobi before we start ripping on them. So hurry up, would you please? This is interactive tool talk. This ain't the same old. You guys go to listen to a bunch of fat people talk. I mean, I'm fat, but
what are they doing here?
I know. Well, that's true. This is the interactive part of it. You guys are the most important part of the show. Shaka Gillis said Hilti is his favorite. Hi, Cape Walk. Hi, good evening, guys. Great to have you here, Cape Walk. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, Cakewalk. I didn't. Shaka is a ryobi tool rep. Well, he does the brand proud. Ryobi, I believe that says vomit trash. Ryobi is for serious tool guys that are cheap. All right. HP series pretty decent. The rest are child toys. Graham Monteith, thank you very much for that. Robert?
I think that they're perfect for a homeowner that knows absolutely nothing about power tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough said.
Here's what I'm going to say about Ryobi. Ryobi is basura. Thank you, Shaka Gillis, for teaching me a new word. Basura. Throw them straight in the trash can where they belong. Just got back from the range, so can't get in comp. Well, that's all good, buddy. Who is Shaka Gillis? Jeremy Nguyen. Shaka Gillis is a world-renowned YouTube commenter. Every live stream he goes in, he lets people know what he thinks of Ryobi and Makita tools. And don't worry, we're gonna roast them all tonight. So let's have some fun. What about Makita guys here in Barbados? We use a lot of also DeWalt and Milwaukee. Cape Walk, we're gonna get to them. We're gonna go one by one. We're gonna work through them all. We're gonna insult everybody. Don't worry, we'll get to your Makita. Ryobi has a big selection of tools. It's affordable, and all Ryobi tools use the same battery. Yes, and you can find them all in the trash. On comp, that's all good. I still use the old blue Ryobi corded tools on occasion. I don't know about the green stuff. Jake, that's all good, buddy. Ryobi is for old people. Dude, you got the Spanish part good. Oh, thank you. I consulted with people to make sure I was pronouncing it right.
That's funny.
Ryobi are disposable tools. I agree with y'all. I hope you're all having fun with that one. You know what? We're just going to go low end and keep it low end and work our way up to the high end, the big guys, the Festools, the Hiltis. And our next one up, Hart at Walmart. What you guys don't know is that Robert actually called me before the live stream to try to work out what we're going to say. God bless him.
I've never even had the urge to even figure out what a Hart is capable of. Just used Milwaukee too long, man.
Yeah.
Can't even try them.
Do you see what Eric said? I have actually found Ryobi batteries in the trash. A few new cells, and they're still working today. That's great. What's Ryobi? It's a turd. Hart tools. Hart is the white and blue brand that you find at Walmart. What I would say about Hart tools, if you've been watching this channel, I would say that it's probably the best for homeowners because of the availability, even over Ryobi, even though they don't have as expansive a lineup. Robert?
Sorry, I was reading that comment there. Like I said, I've never, I don't know anything about them. They're just not interesting to me. I think being at Walmart, they're probably, another homeowner great thing. I don't know too much to say about it.
Oh, some great comments here. So, Graham Monteith, Hart is what the temp guys buy to work with.
That's what I was reading whenever you asked me.
That's awesome. Shaka Gillis, just when you thought TTI couldn't sink lower than Ryobi, they come out with the Hart excrement.
Oh, man.
Hart is for Walmart shoppers that don't know they're paying way too much for batteries. Juan Prats went all pirate on us. Yo ho. People who buy Hart probably have never used a cordless tool of any sort ever. Actually, if they have a Hart tool, they probably still have. What's up, PFAB? Glad to have you here. Thanks for being here. Shaka Gillis is getting some laughs. Cape Walk, what about Bosch? Well, we'll get to Bosch. We're going to get them all of them. we're going to try to run through as many of them as we can. So, yeah, Hart. Next up, Harbor Freight. Sorry. Bauer and Hercules.
Did you put Hart before Harbor Freight?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got to go? What? What's up? You want to go? You want to
No,
go?
I don't have anything good to say about Harbor Freight.
Hard is when you buy what you buy when no other stores are open and you need something because you're lazy. You're lazy to do it by hand. I like it. Hard, a tool you can buy 24/7. What other store is open 24/7? 7-Eleven. Um, do a top dog. We will. That buy ship sinking fast. I like that tool behind Robert. The wooden handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
As seen on A Christmas Story. Right there.
Nice.
Harbor Freight guys, don't even get me started. I believe that says Pooh Hercules. Lever action. Yeah. Hey.
There you go.
Hi, P Fab. Bauer. When you need to use the tool once for half the job. That's awesome.
You know, I will say this as far as the cordless, yeah, they're pretty terrible. They got some okay corded stuff.
So I'm going to say the same thing about Bauer and Hercules as I would any other time. Chances are you took a short bus to school. Your classes ended at noon and you needed constant diaper changes. I'm not saying that the folks that buy these things are not housebroken, but I'm not saying that at the same time. If you are as an adult, you're living welfare check to welfare check when you're buying Hart and Hercules, or Bauer and Hercules rather. You're cashing in your food stamps to get the next best tool.
Burning money is illegal, so you went and bought Bauer. I don't know.
Yeah. You can't turn your Bauer into crack, which makes them not very good in some neighborhoods. Harbor Freight tools are too low when you're too cheap to go to Ace. Harbor Freight is what you guy when you need a free flashlight. That's right, Tracy Stapleton. Thank you for that. That's funny. Harbor Freight tools are tools people who pay too much for almost no warranty tools that really need a warranty. I love it. You buy it because our cartoon bear tells you to. Shaka. That's also people. Hey, Man Caver, this is we're roasting them all. We're just having fun tonight. This is not a serious show. We're just having fun with the tool brands tonight. I'm sorry if you came into it a little late, but I laid down the ground rules pretty early on. We're roasting them all. We're roasting them all. Hobo tools are a one-stop shop tool. Shaka Gillis. Oh, my friend from Branson, Missouri. Hello, Rodney. Great to have you here. Thanks for meeting. You get them because you don't know how to use them and are too cheap for ryobi. Hey, oh, Rodney. Harbor Freight makes the perfect jack stands if you want your wife to get rich off your life insurance. That's pretty. Graham, you're awesome.
That's accurate, though.
Having the nickname Hobo Freight should tell you all you need to know. Man caver tools you can't afford to spend good money on. All right. So we're done with the Harbor Freights. We're having fun tonight. What's the next level above that? I know we did ryobi.
Well, it would probably be no one's going to agree with this, but I would say Porter cable. Craftsman, Bosch.
Porter cable. When you need
own a Porter cable, I know you have a lot of tools. Do you even own a Porter cable?
Yes, I do. Yeah, a couple of them actually. Really? I never use them, but I do own them. They're honestly, they're not as strong as I thought. I love Harbor Freight Import. Works for me. Hey, it's all good, buddy. Hyper Tough. Oh my God, Hyper Tough versus Bauer. I forgot all about Hyper Tough. Hyper Tough is what you give to your wife as tools when you want a divorce. Uh, Ridgid, me too, Eric. Hey, there is nothing wrong with buying any of the tool brands. To be honest with you, they all have some good points. They all have some the bad points. But we're making fun of them all tonight, and that's the goal of the evening, is just to have a little fun, get you guys entertained, take your mind off of some of life's little troubles, and you know, live a little bit. We want to laugh here. Hyper Tough is to keep to spend time on. All right. Porter
The
Cable.
name like hyper tough. Like they should just go to like super duper great tools. Like, what? Who decided? Like, they're in a meeting room. They're like, all right, what are we gonna call these tools? And they're like, oh, we're gonna call them super mega awesome tools. And they're like, no,
That's
we'll just call
taken.
it. Yeah, let's take it. Oh, we just have to go with hyper tough.
Fred Smith, a channel member. And as a channel member, he gets a special shout out. Hello, Fred Smith. Thank you for being here. We're going to highlight all your comments when you make them. Same goes for Man Caver Tools, who is also a member. Craftsman versus skill. Yeah. Cakewalk, if you were really, I'll cut right to the chase on this one. Craftsman is red flavored DeWalt. It's literally what you buy because DeWalt got an old brand they wanted to put a new label on. As far as skill goes, I'm shocked that people actually buy a skill.
If your son has a baby, you have to go out and buy Craftsman.
Actually, you know what? If you buy a Craftsman, you're probably 80 years old.
The second you become a grandpa, it's like it's like, okay, crap, I gotta go to Lowe's and get me a Craftsman.
But since I shop at Harbor Freight, I'm a little bit richer. Hey, that's our Black and Decker. Oh my God, Black and Decker, the red-headed stepchild of the Stanley Black and Decker line. It's in their name even, and they treat it like trash. Hyper Tough is an old version of Hart, made by two different companies, and Hart relatively new. Ridgid is the key to Robert's heart. It is. Ridgid is Hyper Tough. Ted McDonald, you're going to get banned. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeff Moorfield, great to have you here. Thanks for being here. Skill Porter Cable, Ridgid, Black and Decker. Craftsman all day long. When are you going to pay me to be a member? Ted McDonald, you are the one exception to the rule. You have to pay triple. Craftsman is DeWalt. That's what I said. Please don't forget about the Amazon Toolmaker of the Day. There's dozens of new ones every week. Fat Cat's Heaven. Yeah, they don't count. Anything's the Amazon branded stuff that they don't count. Ted McDonald. I have some ryobi and Skill 12 volt. Tim O'Donnell. Looking for a new main brand to go with for DIY and some woodworking. Thoughts on Kobalt, DeWalt, Makita, and maybe Milwaukee Ridgid. I can tell you that if you watch most of the woodworking tool channels here on YouTube or the woodworking channels, you're going to see a lot of ryobi and Ridgid, just the way it works out. So I would tell you to go with one of those.
Yeah. The 12 volt, honestly, the Milwaukee makes a good 12 volt.
Cody Brown. Craftsman is like GMC, where DeWalt is like Chevrolet. Hyper Tough is what your aunt buys you when she's at Walmart. I'll agree with that. Don't forget Metabo HPT. We will not. Amazon Basics. Yeah, basic garbage. Hit the thumbs up, even though we really don't like him, y'all. Thank you very much, Ted McDonald. That's the one way. Now you're down to double. Cody Brown, GMC is better than Chevy in most cases now. There you go. All right. So what's next? We did Hyper Tough. We did Now we're still.
Bosch, probably the next step.
They still
Kobalt.
make. They still make Bosch.
I don't know. Do they? Yeah. Well, what they got that one Bosch that has all those multi-flex heads or something. I think that's
Oh,
the
that's
only
right.
Bosch one they make.
Yeah, I've seen the blue stuff that it's always tucked in the corner at Lowe's. It just hangs out there. You never see anybody in front of it unless there's a yellow sticker, and then they look, they see the name, and then they walk
Oh, are you talking about Kobalt?
on. So, Festool is God's gift to the tool world. Shaka's got some expensive. Shaka, when he drinks his tequila, it's with a pinky in the air. Craftsman trade stack is awesome. I believe
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Paid for that too. Almost bought a Popo Man Impact from Amazon just because of the name. Well, I got news for y'all. I have sitting over here in a box sealed an Amazon drill that I'm going to give away to a lucky subscriber or unlucky subscriber when we hit 4,000 subscribers.
You gonna review it first?
I already did. That's a big hint, y'all.
There you
Eric Geis, you want this one? It's still in one piece. I don't mind Bosch SDS when they are on super clearance. Yeah, that's what I said. That's the only time people really look at Bosch is when it's on super clearance. Can DeWalt batteries fit Craftsman? I don't think so. Black and Decker 8-volt max drill is a thing. Why? Why?
No,
Works when you don't want to. Fred, I love it.
Yeah.
Robert, is it a Popo Man? Eric, it is not a Popo Man. It's a Hayapu.
What's the difference?
There isn't one.
Yeah.
That's why I sold my
Epic
and bought an Icon. All right. Nope, terminals are slightly different. Yeah, I didn't think the Craftsman and DeWalt, but
Yeah,
they are like people have taken them apart and looked at them, and they're all pretty much the exact same tool. I think everything about them's the same. So we're let's see. Oh, you want to talk about Worx? Worx. What's funny about Worx is that they're almost the exact same price as good tools, but they're not. I mean, they're right there.
I bought that. Like it almost looks like a revolver style with the bits the way they go in that spiral.
Yeah.
And I was I was doing this panel inspection and I needed the Robertson tip. Or maybe I need the flathead. I can't remember what it is. They change them up with electrical so many times. Whoever designed these screws just hates electricians. Anyway, I needed this one, and the thing like jammed up on me, and it would not release. And I had to take a concrete block to it just to get the bit that I needed to get the job done. Like, but it still didn't smash. Like they are made with good materials. Just,
Yeah.
Way underpowered.
I would agree with that. It's actually still in the box. So the Hayapu people were kind enough to send me a second one after I let them know the high quality performance it had last week or the week before when we cut it in half. And they were kind enough to send me another one to give to one of you all.
Fool me once, shame.
Let's set it, Robert. Flash your giveaway drill to the camera. There. Look. Still sealed. Still sealed. In the box.
Oh, man.
There you go. I know Eric wanted it last week, so. What is the next tool brand? Let's start tackling some of the big guns. I mean, Porter Cable, it's sold at Tractor Supply. It doesn't really count as a tool brand any longer, which is unfortunate because back in the day, Porter Cable was a high quality tool. But, you know, the 80s had to end sometime.
Hey, I just realized that I'm not. I don't think I'm using this microphone. I think I'm using this built-in microphone. That's why it's so echoey. I've been trying to figure that out because I've been listening to YouTube periodically, and I'm gonna do a switch real quick.
Okay, you switch.
I will. Is that better?
Well, it's a lot. I get a lot less background noise, so that would be an improvement.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. Let me just adjust your microphone settings.
The last live stream I did, like I literally had to take this whole computer out to my garage and build it in 5 minutes before the stream started, and I was horribly unprepared. But all my settings are jacked up because we had this thing unplugged and everything's crazy.
Eric, there's nothing wrong with wanting a lot of things. It's all good, brother. Rodney, I've got something special that I'm trying to figure out how to get down to you. You're going to be very happy because it'll go with your woodworking deal that you're doing for veterans and whatnot down there.
And also, you can call me out on the audio at any point and just say, "Hey, Robert 2, not the great one. Your microphone sounds like dog crap," and we'll get it adjusted for you.
Finally, somebody recognizes. All right, the next brand up, we're going to hit Metabo HPT. By the way, and I'm going to say this before I roast them.
What are we going to hit it with?
One of my favorite tool brands is Metabo HPT. So you guys roast them real quick. Tell us what you think. My old lady bought me 2 of the Worx Pegasus work tables. Those things are really great. Watched a review, and one table held 600 pounds, and it rated 300. Very impressive features also. That's good to know, Jeff Moorfield. Thank you.
No, that is good.
All it takes is free stuff to get Rodney Widger excited. William Brody, thank you. Letting Robert know that he was a schmuck. All right, come on. Hit me with it. Metabo HPT, what's it say? Y'all are killing me. You need me to roast it for you? Is that what you said? You guys can't come up with nothing? Great tool brand.
That's all I ever hear.
It's in the green. Impact Nation Tools in the house. Glad to have you here, Brandon. Thank you very much for showing up.
Yo, what's going on, man?
I'm 67 now. It doesn't take much to get him excited.
How much Craftsman does he have?
We don't want to blow his heart out. I'm just saying. Metabo, when you're confused in your life choices. Metabo, when you want a great tool that nobody thinks of. That's actually true.
Yeah, that's very accurate. I've heard nothing but great things. I've never owned a Metabo. I was already in the field heavy before, when they were still Hitachi. And yeah, they switched kind of without me noticing, and it never even occurred to me.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I really do love the brand. I would have a hard time saying anything about it other than all of their drills look almost exactly alike. There's very little originality to them. And the batteries are huge when you're using the 36 volts. Oh my goodness. It really does weigh on your arm.
Wow. The corded thing is cool though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And they put the cord in the perfect spot at the front of the battery, not even off the back, off the front, just to give it that extra non-convenience factor. Tracy Stapleton, when your brand is known for her favorite tool, Metabo. Great tool for the money, says William Brody. I have the 12-volt Hitachi drill and Impact. Those tools don't have Milwaukee power. They work great. Lithium-ion batteries too. Shaka Gillis, I wanted Hitachi, but was too late.
Yeah.
Metabo feels like kids' play tool. Just surprisingly, Hachi makes good tools. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 33-piece Metabo set you had in your deals yesterday. Yeah, well, the bits are awesome. I will say that. But Metabo's cool, just a little underpowered. I'll say this. Now, in the testing last week that I did with the 4 drills, Metabo was able to keep up easily with the Milwaukee. So,
yeah. Well, especially if you get a Milwaukee like what I got.
yeah. I found the 5-piece kit for $150. How do you think I feel about Metabo? Jamie,
Yeah,
I'm probably excited. You go to sleep at night with it tapping you on the shoulder, and you wake up in the morning tapping you on the shoulder. Metabo horny people tools. Yeah. Only problem with the Metabo is the color and the weight. I love green, dude. I'm thinking the 3 Metabo tools. Love the circ saw. Oh, the circ saw with the silent mode is, yeah, that thing's next level. Awesome. Triple hammer is legit. One of my favorite impacts is a triple hammer. If I did not have the stealth force from Ridgid, that Metabo triple hammer would be the bee's knees. I was going to say something else, but we try not to curse on the show. Metabo, when you win a giveaway tool on YouTube and can finally stop borrowing your brother's Harbor Freight tools.
They do give them away a lot. They actually have a lot of deals, which kind of puts me off. Like, you think, something's always on sale. You'd think it's not that good, but for how good they apparently are, it's surprising to see that they're always on sale.
They are always on sale. I wish they would expand the lineup. That's what I'll say. I do wish they would expand that lineup. By the way, Low Life, now your brother's coming over to borrow your tools. Because his Harbor Freight ones blew up. $150 for the kit. That's a deal. How many batteries? Most of the Metabo kits come with 2. I don't know about that particular one, the 5-piece kit, but I think that came with 2. So there you go. Had Hitachi, 2 lemons. Got Boss Stitch. No problem. Ever. Yeah, Boss Stitch used to be the best name in nailers. Then I think it went to Pass Load. I'll still say Pass Load makes the best nailers.
Yeah.
That'll melt down the Milwaukee fanboys right there.
I will say this. I see a lot of maybe it's Hitachi or Metabo now. I see a lot of Hitachi framing nailers on the job site.
Yep.
That's actually number one. What you see, it's that silver one that they'll literally, just beat the hell out of it with a hammer to get it going again. And yeah, that's all I ever see.
Did you just see that? Did you say they beat the hell out of it with a hammer to get it to work again?
Yeah. The nails get in a jam or something, and you just bang them back straight. No big deal.
Well, it works for you in high school.
And my buddy brought his over to the house. See, I bought the Ridgid one because he was telling me how good it was. He had the Hitachi. Yeah. And he was using it as a freaking hammer to knock the studs back in line and stuff, man. It's a good tool.
RJ says flex for life. We're going to get to flex. Yep, Ted McDonald, Pass Load all the way. And Rodney Widgers agrees that Metabo is pretty good nailers. All right. We're going to do it. Ridgid. Ridgid is next up on the chopping block. We're going to make fun of it. We're going to have fun. Y'all are going to hear me say some things you never thought you'd hear me say. Einhell and Bosch, the Hans and Franz of power tools. That's right.
Yeah. Innovation right there, actually. Bosch is, contributed a lot to tools. I wish that they would, be consistent, but yeah.
Come on, you guys, roast Ridgid for me. I'll tell you what Ridgid means to me.
Ridgid says you're a solar bozo.
Wig Splitter in the house. Thank you, Rich. Wig Splitter. Agree, Pass Load nailers best. Power and super light Milwaukee nailers like a dumbbell. Waiting for the Ryobi line.
Rodney Widger up there said Milwaukee is way overpriced, in my opinion.
He's right.
We didn't want to leave you out.
Ridgid, when you want a tool. Have to get back to my son. Hey, thanks for being here. We appreciate it, Brandon. Just wanted to stop in and show some love and respect for you two, all the people turning in tonight. Of course, everyone had a good night. Take care, fellas.
Yeah,
thank you.
Impact Nation's got a good up-and-coming YouTube channel, Single Dad. Check them out.
Repeating what Robert said here before, Ridgid biggest problem is their 12-volt line. So here's what Ridgid means to me. You guys ready for this? You're probably well endowed. You got women lining up around the block to be with you because you got them beautiful orange tools. You've got money in the bank and you're feeling good about life. Robert?
Man, you've got all but none of those qualities.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know why you like Ridgid that much. I just don't know. I don't know. Aren't they bulky? They're not bulky to you?
No.
They're just bulky. I don't know.
Listen,
I'll tell my buddy
here.
that.
Listen here, flex boy. You can't talk about bulky when you're running a flex.
Oh no.
When your flex with a 5 amp hour battery weighs more than my oversized Ridgid Octane with a 9 amp hour battery, you got nothing, buddy. You got nothing.
Right. That is one reason why I'm really excited about the stack, because it will lighten up those tools. Those things like boat anchors.
Jamie True, who has an extra hand to hold on to the battery? You must be thinking of the Milwaukee brand right there. Ridgid, when you need a tool that says how you wish you could get. All right. Ridgid is for the responsible guy and the conscientious people. Yes, you are 100% right, Juan Pratt. Comment of the night to Juan Prats. Thank you, brother.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ridgid, when your favorite color is orange and you want to be a tool.
You want to be a tool.
Take care. INT. Oh, Impact Nation Tools. Thank you. Ridgid, when you want an overpriced ryobi. Oh, Fred, come on.
Overpriced ryobi.
Is Ridgid doing stack lithium? If you guys had, Cape Walk last week, we actually talked about this. Ryobi TTI has put in a patent for stacked lithium pouch cell batteries. Probably not coming out this year. As a matter of fact, I would be amazed if they could get them out this year. This is something more for next year, perhaps even 2024. But they have put in a patent for them. They are going to have them. I don't own a lot of Ridgid tools, but I love the few I have. Jeff Moorfield, everybody that owns Ridgid loves them.
Someone at TTI was sleeping, letting other brands get out with that stacked.
Yep. Well, hey, it was through the U.S. Patent Office, so it was pretty easy to find. Ridgid, what my original tool used to be. Now it's limp. Later, Ridgid. Oh, Cody said Ridgid Busura.
Oh.
When you don't want to join the red cult but can't afford the mustard.
You get in between the two.
Well, that's right. It's the perfect blend. Ridgid is for cheap people who worried about tool breaking. That's why they always talk about LSA. Don't care about how they perform, with exception of certain tools.
That is me in a nutshell with Flex, man. I am trying to break that crap for you guys, so we will know if it's reliable or not.
Ridgid, when you can't afford Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Ridgid tools are plumbing company tools, right? Red Ridgid, not orange Ridgid. We're talking specifically about orange Ridgid, their power tool division.
Yeah.
Ridgid, when the first tool you buy is a shop vac. Jeff Moorfield, you are 100% correct. Ridgid does rock. Ridgid, when you want a tool to express how you wish you could be. Ridgid 12-volt line was brushed. It was a problem. Hello, Graham from Grand Prairie, Alberta, Canada. Lee Monson, great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Matumbo, the good tool no one's heard about. It's only limp when I look at you on my TV. Why are you looking at me on your TV? And why is it going to be hard if you're trying? That's what I want to know. That ain't right. Take care, guys. Duty's call. God bless everyone. Hey, thanks for being here, Juan. Appreciate you, man.
We'll see you later.
Ridgid, when you really only wanted Viagra. Ridgid, when you are standing on the checkout counter, they are there as an impulse buy. It works. If we're going to do Ridgid, that means we've got to go to Kobalt. And Kobalt is next. You guys start roasting Kobalt and leave those delicious, beautiful, sexy, Ridgid tools alone.
My virtual tools are shot bag. Suck more. It sounds great. Can I borrow it?
Marry it. Actually, if you marry it, it won't suck anymore.
I can't deny putting the filter
Let's go to Kobalt.
Not bad.
You know, the blue tool brand at Lowe's that you overlook because they've got big displays of Ego and DeWalt. And
you know, I almost bought one once, and it was their chop saw, the 24-volt chop saw. But no, they no longer make it anymore. So what's the point in even having the brand anymore?
It's true.
I guess if you just want some blue tools.
Well, BW said Kobalt, the blue pill of all tools.
Yeah.
Kobalt, the man, said they're still in business. RJ is a Flex Junior.
Flex Junior.
I'll say this: if you got Kobalt, your tools aren't the only thing in your house that are blue. Kobalt hand tools are okay. Power tools are getting better. Be careful. I'm getting Kobalt for my wood shop.
Kobalt's good. Nothing, you know. Kobalt is all around pretty good. Impact Nation did some pretty good videos with that Kobalt.
Yeah, well, we're just roasting tonight. We're just having fun with everybody. My Kobalt OPE works great. Hey, Greenworks OPE works great too. Cape Walk. Oh, are you guys like in the comments? Just leave it. Are you guys having a good? Do you like this kind of like banter? Because I'm a naturally funny guy. I was born with this face, which means I had to develop a sense of humor because God did this for me. So I just want to have fun. So much seriousness. Everybody comes on, and when they do a live stream, they think they're, you know, for lack of a better word, stuff doesn't stink. But I come in here, look, I just have fun. I want to make you guys laugh and take your mind off your troubles for a little bit. And by the way, I've had somebody request that I do a live stream as my YouTube master auto technician, Moron. And you all might get that here in the next few weeks. You might get to see me do an entire live stream as Moron.
Oh, man.
Completed hexadecimal copier programming. Now beginning LSA application to your class. Oh, Fat Cats, man. You got to hit me up on Instagram. I'll walk you through that LSA. Kobalt is, he reads. He cannot read silently, folks. He moves his mouth when he reads. Jeff Moore. Oh yeah, fun. I enjoy it. Good stuff. Yes, very knowledgeable. Kobalt. When you can't afford to pay the patent on the word Kobalt. XTR for people on the dark side. Love crap talking. We're good at it. I feel like Robert is trying to guide airplanes on a runway, or is he doing a telethon? I'm not asking anybody for money. There you go. I'm guiding the plane. Right.
No.
I recognize you have a trophy wife. I just don't know if she was going to be actual size. You know what? when she upsets me, I actually sit her up on top of the counter because she's too small to jump off. I'm just saying. Was going to buy the Kobalt right angle impact on Buy More Save More, but they didn't have any batteries included in the Buy More Save More list. That's surprising. He
I
can't.
convinced you to go flex. Did you go flex? Because once you go flex, you might go back.
I know too many Mo Rons in life. I hate to tell you this, but almost every time I watch one of the guys on that do the so-called auto stuff here on YouTube, they all have that same general. Well, you got to buy off the tool truck or you ain't getting the right tool. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able. Now, hold on a second. Let me grab my Dairy Queen over here because my mama got mad at me last night because I didn't grab my Dairy Queen in time. It melted all over her brand new vinyl couch cushions and stuff, made a big mess. But she wasn't even mad at me about that. It was because I was doing my sister when I was supposed to be eating the Dairy Queen. That's what they all sound like to me. I swear to God. Kobalt, the tool you buy on accident before work on Monday because you're hungover and swore you were in Home Depot.
You just casually slipped in there. I was following my sister.
Just thanks for the deals yesterday. I got the DeWalt XR standard ordered online. I love it. I love that. Thank you, Tracy, for letting me know.
I hear that sander is really good too.
Yes.
It's better than Milwaukee, isn't it?
Personal preference on that one. Ridgid, no one will steal them is all I can say about that. That's all right. I like the color Kobalt, but the fit and finish seems cheap. I would agree.
Yeah.
Anyone else have a wife that can also be a hood ornament? Renegade's Garage, how are you? Hey, Renegade, I see you're late to the party. So all we're doing tonight is we're roasting every tool brand. We are having fun. This is not serious. It's literally just two guys and you all taking our mind off of things. Just having fun tonight. Arkansas state law. If you get a divorce, you are still cousins. That is hilarious, Rodney. Thank you for that. After Kobalt, I'm just looking over at my wall there.
Well, Makita's got to come in soon because you put it in front of Kobalt, which I thought was interesting.
All right, let's do Makita. Let's everyone sound off on Makita right now. Let's go.
There you go.
Ted McDonald wasn't that bad. Not sure what was going on there.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. William G. Hello, just got here. Did you do Bauer and Hart? Yes, William G. We already did Bauer and Hart. We're working our way up as far as cost goes. So Bauer and Hart were very early, lumped Harbor Freight in. I can give you the highlights as far as Bauer and all the Harbor Freight. I said you took the short bus to school. As an adult, you live welfare check to welfare check, and I don't remember. And Hart, well, you're a Walmart shopper. That's for sure. You're going to be on the people of Walmart because they can't get anybody else to buy those tools. Brand PFAB. Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools. Hey, cheers to all the tool guys from Massachusetts. Thanks for being here, Ron. Appreciate
What's going
you,
on, Ron? He's got a YouTube channel, man. He'll tell you he's got the most awesome snacks in his videos, and he'll tell you exactly the malt and just everything about the brewery and everything about it. It's really interesting. I try to watch all of his stuff. What's up, Ron?
That's great. Thank you, Ron. I did not know. I've checked out your channel before, and I will make sure that I check it out. And the next video you do, hit me up on Instagram. I'll post it to my community tab. I'll put it on my Facebook groups. We'll get you. I'll help push you out any way I can.
He makes videos because he loves what he does. It's not even for, necessarily monetary gain or all the views. He just enjoys what he's doing while he's doing it. It's almost like nobody's there. There's not a care. It's just a good time watching Ron.
I like it. Makita, when you're confused on your sexuality. Makita, the brand all the Aussie YouTubers recommend. Australia was a criminal colony at one point. Yeah. So it makes complete sense, historically speaking. Yeah. You can't trust Makita anymore because Ed, the old tech guy, likes them. He is Barnaby.
I don't think anyone's ever going to be a Barnaby equal of anything.
Strong brand in terms of sturdiness, but tech moves too slow. I would agree with that, Cape Wall.
Yeah.
I have nice old Makita drill, and it probably sits in your drawer waiting for the day that it turns to dust. Makita, the favorite of big guys with big hands.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree. Putin, a fancy yellow dress on it. Don't stop it from being Black and Decker. Lee, you're jumping ahead on the DeWalt. I love it, though. That's fun. Is beer reviewing a way to earn your beer money? Maybe. Makita, when you want to give the European crowd a chubby. I see you. Thanks for nice words on my channel. Hey, Robert's a good
always
dude.
Good seeing you.
I have to say, I wasn't impressed with the Makita 12-volt line, which is moving out. Makita, when your woman keeps borrowing your tools. Actually, if you have Makita, it's when your boyfriend keeps borrowing your tools. Makita, when you need 26 choices of one tool. Oh my God, Fred, that is so true.
It might be more than 26 though. They probably have more than 26 of the grinders. What do they have? Like 50?
27. They had 27 of the exact same grinder with different model numbers. 27 of them just sold in different parts of the world.
I will say this about Makita, right? I started my career with Makita because NiCad DeWalt was what was getting replaced. And I don't know, man. Makita's pretty solid. It's gonna last you. What's that? Makita when you don't know what the oldest guy in the cruise.
That is what Low Life just said is the absolute truth.
Yeah. I started with them. They're solid. They're reliable. I used them when they were brushed and switched to Milwaukee as they're becoming brushless. They just got behind in technology. Makita makes a good tool though, but it will get the job done eventually. Eventually being the key word.
Yeah. Rodman, Makita, when you've watched far too much of at Ed, the old tech guy. That's true. Makita, the tool for engineered tools, aka Ed, the old tech guy. Dude's got, oh my. If there is ever one brand that you don't really want to be associated with, for me, that's going to be the Makita brand. Serious question. Why are so many guys going backwards to 12 volt? Wouldn't compact 20 volt be better?
Yes.
Rodney, I made that point several months ago. I did videos on it, comparing the 12 volt lines to some of the 20 volt lines.
Only recently with the power stack can you actually truly say that it makes sense to go for the same size and everything. The power that you get, the DeWalt power stack makes sense to go compact, but only recently.
Robert said Makita. Actually, my wife buys most of my brews. I buy all the tools. Keep her drunk. Cool beans. I think they should be on stack lithium by now since we're out so long. The 40 volt have been stacked lithium. Makita fits perfect in tiny Trump sized hands.
Tiny Trump.
You might be right, Jake. That's probably his favorite brand right there. I had no idea. I don't know what Donald Trump or any of his kids use. I'd like to see what Ivanka uses, but I'm going to just leave it right there.
Yeah. That's when you put on your sunglasses and you just, yeah.
Da, 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 da. That's what I got to go for. I like the size of the small 12-volt, easier to get in small specs. Dude, if you put two glasses on at the same time, you're going to see back in time.
Dude, if I took these glasses on, I'd probably poke myself in the eye with the back end of these. So the only safe way to put my glasses on is to wear glasses.
So they seem to think that 12-volt tools are a lot more compact. I will say when it comes to the battery on having an 18 or 20-volt subcompact, the battery does kind of affect the areas that you can get into. But to be honest with you, the heads are so small and you do get more power out of those. I'm still going to lean toward a 20-volt or 18-volt subcompact over a little 12-volt tool every time.
Yeah, I would say for a homeowner, 12-volt is solid enough to do complete 12-volt everything.
Yeah, weren't Makita tools popular once? Yeah, but then then the clock turned to 2012, and we were done. Like the calendar
Milwaukee came out, and just Milwaukee's falling behind right now, and DeWalt is really making some good products right now. That DCD 998 almost beat the Flex in that hammer drill challenge. The DeWalt's making good stuff. Yeah, Makita's kind of falling. Milwaukee's falling behind.
I got to highlight this one, and I'm just going to let it ruminate here for a second. I am not. No.
Not touching it. Not touching it.
Hey, TGO. I don't know what's TGO. Is that somebody in here?
GTO.
Hey.
GTO. Get GTO.
Athanel Anderson, how the heck are you? Glad you could make it here tonight. We're roasting tool brands. We just roasted Makita, and the next one up is that stinking black and yellow. DeWalt.
Yeah, you said it. DeWalt. You follow people off a cliff, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we're going this way.
They should just be nice. I almost blocked him. Wait, who did you almost block?
How easy, but don't worry about
it. Hey, I just said I would go. Look, the one thing that happens on this channel, you guys are free to say whatever the heck you want, whether I agree with it or disagree with it. If I disagree with it, chances are I'm going to roast you real quick. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the extent of it.
But you are free to say, if you want to call me the biggest jerk, a-hole, idiot in the world, knock yourself out.
We do behind your back.
Fine.
We do that behind your back.
See, and the difference is I do it right to your face. I let the chips fall where they may.
There you go.
PFAB said DeWalt equals default right there. DeWalt was the first to make power tools. That's their only handle on the game. They are the first to bring out the stacked, the lithium pouch cell batteries as well. Here's another pet peeve of mine. Who cares if one tool brand drives a screw or nail a second or two faster when after 20 nails, screws, you take a 15-minute break? 100%.
Yeah.
Howie, you're free to say what you want. I'm not going to ridicule you for it. I don't agree with it. And I just leave it at that. I let the words speak for themselves. I used to tell, and I still tell my son, I tell people around me, and don't take offense to this, Howie, because it's not a reflection of you. I'm not saying this about you. If someone is making a fool of themselves, it is not my job to correct them. It's my job to sit back and laugh. So that's the rule I live by. I just let you say, I want you guys to come here and know you can say whatever you want and be good.
And there's another thing that goes with that, right? Just because you said it doesn't mean your heart really is there. It's a fun stereotype thing to say. Whatever. No big
Yeah.
deal. No harm done.
DeWalt, because we're all adults here. You
Yeah.
make the decision yourself.
Yeah, there is no I hope no one took that to heart or even gave it a second thought. That's just that's just a fun ha 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 cabs in New York are yellow. Just it's a thing.
DeWalt, because you need to bring mustard to the ketchup party. Yeah. I do it to his face. Ted McDonald does. He insults me all the time. Even when I'm not in the chat room, he's saying stuff. Him and Eugene and Jim over at Philly Fix. It's nice to know that they think lovingly of me when I'm not around, but I'm never turning my back on them. Smart people buy DeWalt because they don't want to break the bank, but also get quality and be able to get the job done every time. Tell that to the Chuck I broke. DeWalt, simply number one. Do you guys think DeWalt is made too many places in terms of quality standards because DeWalt made in the USA and then some order time it made somewhere else? Oh, some other time it's made somewhere. You know what? Where the tool is made doesn't bother me. I know that there are different qualities that go into it. And I've actually seen that the stuff that's labeled assembled in the USA, for the most part, doesn't perform as well as some of the other stuff. And that's not saying that they're not quality tools, because they are. It's just telling the truth that sometimes we're paying that premium for the flag, which we should. Buy American whenever you can. But
a lot of things like this ROM chuck, these things are fantastic. You can find them on your DeWalts. You can find them, Jacobs chucks. They're all the same. It's not necessarily a reflection on the tool company. It's you got different makers that put different pieces into each individual drill. That's why, some sales say assembled in USA, but made in China or whatever it says, it's all the same place pretty much.
Assembled in the USA with global materials.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're paying somebody to put in a couple of screws. By the way, I do not reread, I don't go through the list and read your comments. I literally read them. So you're getting my reaction as I see them. DeWalt, when you don't care who borrows your tools. If tools were trucks, Milwaukee equals Chevy 2500 Duramax. DeWalt equals a Ford F-150 with an EcoBoost. Makita equals a Honda Ridgeline on blocks.
On blocks.
Not blocks. Not block. On block. Not the biggest. Do you like fast food? I like fast women, fast cars, fast tools. I don't like fast food.
What's up, Jeremy?
Unfortunately, DeWalt was first to release stack, but Flex perfected it.
I hope so.
We're going to see.
Hope so. We're going to
see.
I've got it on order.
DeWalt, when DeCrap is already trademarked. DeWalt, because you see an American flag on the box, then get home and see it's made in China.
Is that true?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
DeWalt, the stain that won't leave. So I did a character, by the way, but Mo Ron was not the first character I brought on this channel. I brought like 4 or 5 other characters.
Who else have you had?
What's that?
You had Cletus or something.
I had Cletus, the Milwaukee fanboy.
Right.
I had Dougie DeWalt. And Dougie's best line was, "I'm so into the black and yellow, even my underwear is black and yellow. It's black in the back and yellow in the front." That was Dougie, man. He named his daughter Dee and his son Walt. So the fanboys of anything really just annoy me, and they all need to be made fun of from time to time. Just got done accessorizing my tool car. When you say it, there's no way to sound like a straight man when you know that. When you say that.
Oh no!
Frank finally had white accessories in stock. Now I'm just going to Sorry, Shaggy. I appreciate you being here. I just the theme of the night, we're roasting things, so I apologize. I didn't mean to offend you with that, but it's true. Our Freight finally had the white accessories in stock, not just going through and Loctiting all the bolts. I'm tired of having to tighten them down once a month. That would be annoying.
Speaking of carts, I saw they had the Milwaukee cart at my Home Depot.
Nice.
For a low price of $498.
Wow, what a bargain. What a bargain will be.
It was there the one day and it was gone, and someone bought it.
As an eBay reseller, my first ever seller was the DCF 894M1 Impact with a 4 amp hour battery. Sold like hotcakes. Yeah. DeWalt Milwaukee do sell like hotcakes. What your tool brand says about you, DeWalt. You think you're the stuff, but in reality,
you're just stuff. There you go.
DeWalt, black and yellow for the guy who likes getting stung by something besides bees. Hashtag not sorry. How else would someone know they are making a fool of themselves unless at least one person laughs?
Yeah.
I laugh at myself all the time. The Shaggy Rifleman. Hey, Shaggy, long time no see. Good to see you. Yeah, we're all happy you're here, Shaggy. Aaron Miller, which is the worst choice, Makita or the Honda Ridgeline? It actually is before you get to there. She didn't swallow. DeWalt, when you tell yourself it's underpriced Mac tools. That's so true, Jake Chef. That's so true. At least the Ridgeline will run. Stained from the roots. Just want to say thanks for this, guys. Great time, great people. Thank you, Anthony. We're appreciative of you. Does that make Ryobi a Pontiac Aztec?
I
would. Yes. The ugliest car ever. The ugliest car ever. The ugliest tools ever. So true.
Ryobi is a run for a long time though.
The Pinto?
No.
Or the Aztec?
The Aztec. I think
they ran straight to the car crusher.
Yeah.
Where they belonged. DeWalt, when 18 volt isn't enough for you to try to get 2 more volts, or you know what marketing wank is, and you can get people to appreciate 2 more volts. How many years do you guys think takes to produce a tool to next gen launch? It's kind of like cars. So cars typically run in 5-year increments. The same with power tools. So if you watch about every 5 years, somebody's coming out with a new line. Hey, Robert, does Ridgid have hose accessory kit for a small vac, even in another brand? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you laugh or cry when you look in the mirror? Little bit of both. It depends on how big the mirror is. Who uses Ridgid tools? People with giant schlongs that have lots of money and girls lined up around the block. There you go, Edwin.
That's not him because he has none of those qualities.
I fake it till I make it. All right. Ugly car winner. The AMC Pacer or the Gremlin. Ryobi is more like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. All right. Well, we did DeWalt. Now it's time to hit them Team Ketchup fanboys. The most over-the-top fanboys here in the world. What is your favorite brand of power tools? I'm Ridgid. He's Makita because he's coming out of the closet. We're breaking news tonight. He's coming out. But that marketing wank has probably made DeWalt and Stanley Black & Decker a boatload of extra revenue. It's true. That's why it's marketing wank.
Yeah.
Let me just end the DeWalt conversation.
Yeah.
You just leave it. Just leave it. Milwaukee. When you pay for a 5-star stack dinner, 5-star dinner, but you get a McDonald's burger. Milwaukee, when you don't care what happens when you pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Ridgid Joe's kit is the only
Okay,
Ridgid
yeah.
I've used. Hey, man. People with octane in their blood use Ridgid tools. That's true.
There you go.
That is true. Milwaukee, when you need a pack out after your divorce. And that's the truth. Milwaukee, when VCG construction rules your life. Milwaukee, you think you're trendy, but in reality, you're just a jump off the same bridge as everyone else. The Shaggy Rifleman. Perfect.
So whenever I was first switching to Milwaukee, it was trendy, but that was,
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah. The only thing that makes Milwaukee look like a good deal is going on a tool truck. Milwaukee Basura. By the way, my new favorite word is basura. And I cannot thank Shaka Gillis enough for teaching me that word. Good old Milwaukee. When you're paid by the hour.
Yeah.
Are we talking about power tools or street corners?
That's flat rate then, right?
Milwaukee, when your go-to is snap-on. Is it snap-on or snap-off?
Or is it strap? Keep going.
Well, it's probably strap-on, to be honest with you. Milwaukee, when you want your wallet to bleed worse than you do. Yep. When I hear Milwaukee, I think of guys that don't know any better, to be honest with you. They're the ones that are trying to keep up with the Joneses, and they're overcompensating a little too much.
I used Milwaukee from 2012 to even still now. I mean, I recently just switched. They came out of the gate running. Man, they made a lot of really good tools really quickly. Bandsaw, all that stuff. They're starting to be like a Makita though. They gotta switch it up.
Falling behind. Yeah. If only you guys could have heard this news like 6 months ago.
If only there was a live stream every Sunday that you could watch. And,
two goofy guys, Yeah. Follow me for more stock tips and advice. Check out my other channel. Okay, yeah. I don't have one. Milwaukee, when you had to prove you could afford more than Ridgid.
Yeah.
And now can't afford to eat. Milwaukee, not the best part about Wisconsin, not the worst either. Milwaukee, when your Ridgid tools failed. Milwaukee, still known better than for their packers than tools. I wonder what kind of packing you're doing. It got quiet. Who is Jeff Ostroff? Jeff Ostroff is another tool channel, kind of news channel as well. He covers the gambit. Very good member of Deal Team 6. Good guy.
If a bridge collapses, you'll know about it.
Milwaukee, when you don't want the guys to super glue your truck door shut. Miami tool guy. Yes, that is Jeff Ostroff. Are you guys done? Is this the best you can do with Milwaukee? Hung like a midget, Milwaukee? I'm just saying. Their YouTube spokesman just so happens to fit that description. Woo! We're styling and profiling tonight. Milwaukee. The tool some people will blow 2 months' pay on with a hope it will get the rest of the crew to stop picking on you because you're the new guy.
Yeah.
Just all right. Well, we done Milwaukee, right? Hilti. Hilti is next.
Well, what do you guys say about Hilti?
There's no good way of me saying this without making it sound like I'm picking on somebody in particular, but I'm not picking on anybody in particular.
Right.
We're gonna let the people speak relay.
I actually I'm hoping to talk to went blank on Hilti rep actually reaching out to me.
I got one when you want your batteries always on cooldown. That is Milwaukee right there. All right, y'all. I got to bounce. Stay safe, everybody. God bless. Thanks for being here, Shaggy. I hope you had fun. Milwaukee, when the bank account that keeps your money. That is true. Milwaukee construction version of Snap-on. If Milwaukee's the construction version of Snap-on, what is Hilti?
Hilti, yeah, I thought you were about Hilti.
Yeah, Milwaukee, when you're scared to ask your boss for a raise, brush tools for 3 times the price of brushless. Oh no, nothing. They're perfect. Look at this. Shaka, the only thing he can say about Hilti, they're perfect. Hilti. Come back, Man Caver Tools. Man Caver Tools. Hilti. Just as relevant as Black & Decker, slightly less popular. Isn't Snap-on owned by Black & Decker? No idea. I don't know, Lee. Hilti, the pinky in the air tools. Milwaukee, when you spend $5,000 on Packout just to say you spent $5,000 on Packout on Facebook group. Oh my God, Vito, that is correct, 100%.
$5,000 in Packout. What does that even look like? You get at least 3 boxes, right?
A shock to no one. PFAB is talking about Grinder. I had to, Pedram. Sorry, it was the door was open, and I walked.
Also, check out PFAB's channel. He recently switched from Pedram from Peter the Rum to PFAB, and he's got some tool reviews and stuff.
Doing well. Hilti, the tool no one has jokes for because no one owns. That's probably true. Hilti, time for a new job. Hilti, for carpenters who love not having money left after payday. Hilti, when you're too weak to work. Use Makita because it matches my shoes. Thanks for coming out. Never used a Hilti tool. Closest I got to using one was watching Man Caver Dave's channel. That's right. Thank you, Robert. No worries, Pedram. I don't mean to offend anybody. I just have fun. PFAB has a great shop build going on. Yes, he does.
Hey, it looks like a Home Depot in there.
Hilti, you'll be paying them off longer than you'll be under warranty. 25 years for the warranty on those. Really is ridiculous.
That's the thing, right? For me, by the time a tool broke, I was ready for the next one anyway with Milwaukee. Milwaukee tools break often. Don't get me wrong. The things happen, you drop them, whatever, but also they do just kind of fail. I'm ready for the next tool. I don't want something warranted, so I rarely ever use a warranty on anything anyway. So Hilti doesn't appeal to me. But if I do get my hands on some, we are going to torture them.
Hilti, the only tool they were known for, the jackhammer.
Yeah, and the core drill. Don't forget the core drill.
Hey guys, dropped in to say Shaka loves ryobi. This coming from a dedicated Makita guy who's looking for a partner. On all the rolling toolbox, why don't people buy the rolling box in 2 medium boxes and leave the small box in the store? If you have a chance to get a small box or really to get into a small box, you should take it. Jimmy in the house. Hitting the Cadillac Escalade EXT of tools. Hilti, because why? Don't own any Hilti. They cost more than Milwaukee. What brand of blinker fluid does everybody use? Dolo Wick. I use the Makita brand. Hey, Philly, how you doing? Shaka Gillis likes the ryobi tools. Tools and tactics, 100%. Hilti, better hit the gym before work. Hilti, the tool brand, half of us only know because they gave Man Caver a freaking crate full of them. So for me, Hilti tools are overpriced, underperforming versions of DeWalt. They're you see them on job sites, you never see anybody using them. They're probably what the super uses. They're all in his truck under lock and key where they'll stay forever.
Hilti probably does more in fasteners and straps and strut and supporting things for running trade material on than they do tools. The tools is like there for convenience, but a lot of their products are very specific to the tools that they sell. Like they got that thing where you put the powder in it. I'm trying to be vague here for your live stream, and it's got the as you do that, yeah. The powdered actuated tools where you can launch a nail. Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Where you can launch a nail into concrete, and they got studs that are 1/2 inch with threads on them or whatever they got. Man, Hilti really does a lot more than just tools.
Never touch a Hilti tool; you'll turn to stone. Hilti, when you have no idea where to buy batteries. Hilti, the crap your grandpa used to talk about. Straps,
yeah.
Concrete anchors,
yeah.
The Hilti brush tools cost way more than Milwaukee brushless. That's true.
Yeah.
Shaka and Tools with Souls are closest. The closet ryobi fanboys. The only thing in here that we keep in the closet are the Makita guys. They do take more demolition hammers back in the day. Yeah. Contractors use Hilti to stage the crime scene to sell a job. Festool, y'all. We're going to finish Festool, and then we'll do Snap-on, like all the tool trucks. We'll just lump all the tool trucks in together. So let's do Snap-on.
Wait, Festool.
Yeah, Festool is next. Hilti has through penetration fire stopping system. 3M's biggest competitor for that.
Yep, absolutely.
Good night, gentlemen. Got to go before you all make fun of Festool. We're doing it right now, Ted. With a chair wedged under the door. That's right, Chuck. That's right. We're not letting those Makita. Here's one. We're not letting the other Makita fanboys out.
That's great.
Ship watching Ted. Hey, Ted has incredible videos of ships passing by his house in Florida. If Milwaukee is his men and DeWalt is BMW, what would the Hilti version be? It's a trailer queen. That's what Hilti is. It sits in it sits under lock and key somewhere, never getting used. Take care, Terked, Snap-on, Strap-on. That's right. Robert,
I was thinking more like a bulldozer.
The new king of sexual innuendos, a man after my own heart. Hey, I'm glad I could take the crown from you. Snap-on, they are slave runners.
They make you work for them because you can't afford them, but then you're stuck with the truck. Yeah.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for the borrower becomes a slave to the lender. Yeah, I think that's the way that goes. Snapped off. Snapped off. We use Hilti laser levels at
laser levels
at work. It's not a secret the Makita tool mascot is a gnome. Yeah, small hands. So true. But it looks bigger if you have small hands. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Festool. Festool is for the professional homeowner that has the small woodworking shop in his garage. That's never used a table saw. That's who's buying the Festools now. They've got to go high end on everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say about Festool. Snap-on is the same. Snap-on is you just don't have the mental acumen to buy a good tool for less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Festool.
Sorry, the Festool is more like almost like an enthusiast, man. You gotta. Oh, no. That's another brand that made you of my mom use no lube. So you remember the difference.
All right, low life. This just might be the comment of the decade right here. The only tool brand that bends you over like Milwaukee, but uses no lube, so you remember the difference.
It sounds like they use your tears, maybe.
Who is Makita? So Makita Gnome it's a character that Clint over on Tool Review Zone made up. Festool, when you want to get Hilti, but you thought you'd blow even more. Well, that's one way to get them. Oh, wait. I misunderstood that. Souls has flippers, not hands.
Flippers, not hands.
Don't be jealous because I have man-sized hands.
Oh, man.
Be jealous because you don't.
Shut up over here palming a beach ball and shit.
I can palm a beach ball, actually.
I bet you can.
Festool, when you want none of your tools to match in your trailer.
Right.
Festool is for people who have too much money and not enough common sense. Festool, when you have a stool, but not the softener. Festool, great tools, way overpriced. I'm a professional self-employed woodworker who's never held a Festool in my life, probably never will. Well,
yeah, life changing. If you hold one, it's the end. Just stay away from them, and you will never get one.
Snap on. When you want to get another mortgage so you can buy 10 millimeter socket. Otter hands. I'll take that. I love my otters. Well, there you go, guys. 1 hour, 26 minutes, and some change. We went through them all, and the moral of this story is, I hope you had a good time, and I hope you laughed. And if you have any troubles or whatever, I hope this helped you. Just coming here and doing this. Now, this won't be something that we do on the regular, but this is something that we want to do. We want to incorporate that humor because the world, it ain't looking the best right now. It's not looking the worst I've ever seen it.
It's very sensitive.
But we want to come here and we want you all to know you're free to say whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. But the most important thing about this is you take away a good laugh. They said, what about flex? Flex means that you like, you're really in love with those infomercials from the 80s because that's their marketing strategy.
How about you don't have time to go to work and go to the gym at the same time, so you bring the gym to your work.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I want you guys to have a good time when you come here, laugh with us, and know that we're here we're here for you. We want you to be here, and we want you to have a good time. Just don't take life too seriously. I believe it was that great American literary character, Van Wilder, who said, don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out alive. And I live that motto, mainly because the Alzheimer's means I have no filter anymore. You just get what you get. But yeah, we want you flex because Barnaby. Enjoy the fun. We have lived through worse souls. Yes, we have. Let's go, Brandon. FJB. No, you didn't. Let's go. Flex. When you are a Barnaby wannabe, free to do or say what you want, but if you speak highly of ryobi, then the band hammer is coming. Shock, I think you have the ability, dude. Later, Renegade. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Robert. I know YouTube wasn't your first choice, but you're good at this. You're a good dude. Thank you, Jake. I think you mean both of us. So very appreciative of you guys for being here. Sounds like Ferris Bueller. Shaka Gillis is waiting for that new track saw. Hello. If you have Alzheimer's disease, don't drink from cans, my friend. It's a bottle. I came into the world drinking from a bottle. I'll probably go out drinking from a bottle, and they'll both be plastic, and neither one of them will have alcohol. Shaka Gillis. Flex, overpriced Kobalt. Just look at the pack out boxes.
Yeah.
Love you. Love both of you guys. Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate you.
Yep.
You're a great person. Thanks for being here. How's it going, all? Jonathan Sherwood, great to have you here. Thanks for being here. This has been my all-time favorite live stream by any tool tuber by a long shot. That was a blast. Thank you, Low Life.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You can start a new company, Robert Square. Jonathan Sherwood. The moral of the story is Ridgid rules.
Yeah.
Lee Monson, you know what? If I could pin a comment and just leave it on my channel, this would be it.
He's going to take a picture and frame it.
Who lives in Florida? A lot of people. Have a great night. Thank you. Have a great evening. Good. I heard Tesla is going to build power tools, and you'll probably be seeing them in 3035. Taking a break from my studies. Got this week for final exams. Well, thank you, Jonathan. Unfortunately, we are wrapping it up. The show is over, but we appreciate you being here. Love y'all. Have a great week. God bless, and God bless America. And the Second Amendment shirt been on all night.
Oh, there you go.